else would it be? Who else would it be? Who else would it be but me? It's my channel. It's my video. Who else would it be? Let me just open up now. I am having a moment of frustration. And I gotta be honest, right now I am in a season of the buildings of the foundation of making everything that I'm passionate about and pulling it into a viable business, an actual business. I have been an artist since I was a teenager. I used to be signed to Sony. I've done a lot of groundwork in terms of building myself up as a performer. I've done speaking engagements in the past, but I haven't recently. You know, I wanna perform. I wanna speak to people, doing the channel, doing the natural hair, you know, my juicing, everything that I'm passionate about really is going to be a part of my business because I have different things to offer. But essentially, I am the business and I have to turn DeLaurian into a business. I'm not giving you a tangible product per se. I'm giving you me. And so I have to turn me into a business. And so I met with a guy who is a very, very distinguished business owner, and he is helping me with my business plan. And you know, I booked my first speaking engagement, which is next month, and I of course I'm going to keep you guys updated on that. But there's just so much that I want to do in conjunction with just surviving. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just surviving. I'm trying to survive. I'm paying bills. I'm working a 9-to-5 to pay bills. And I just want to do what I want to do. I just want to get up and make videos and make music and encourage people and work on my book. And I just want to do what I want to do. And I am tired of working to make someone else's dream come true. I'm tired of putting in 40+ hours and working 2 jobs. I want to do what I want to do. I'm tired. And I just want to do what I want to do. Oh my God, I did not expect to start crying. I just want to be happy. I just want to live and get up and do what I want to do. I want to travel the world encouraging people and speaking to young girls and women, and I want to perform on stages doing my music. I want to make an impact with the book that I write. I want to be in a loving relationship. I want all of these things, and I know it's going to happen when it's supposed to, but I'm just being honest. I'm tired of working for somebody else. And I'll share something with you. I have given myself, at the beginning of this year, a part of my vision for my life was that by 2017, I'm giving myself 2 more years to have to work for somebody else, period. I'm trying to build a system that I have multiple streams of income coming in that's allowing me to be self-sufficient, where I don't have to have a 9-to-5. I'm giving myself until 2017 to have to work a 9-to-5, period. I'm trying to build now. I'm trying to build from speaking, build from music and shows, build from my book, build from just encouraging people doing what I love to do. And I gotta be honest, it gets hard. It gets hard because there's so much to do with what feels like so little time. I just want to do what I want to do. I cannot wait until I am able to make a video that says, y'all, I was able to quit my job today and do what I want to do. Which is equip you beautiful women to be everything you were created to be. And it gets hard because as a woman, you on your own, sometimes you just feel alone, that you're giving to everything and everyone. And sometimes you just feel like the time is ticking, like your clock is running out of time. You know? And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. I just want to do what I was born to do full time. And I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna give up until that is the case. There are so many people out here doing what they want to do, who are doing what they want to do, who are living their dreams, who are pursuing their goals and are able to take care of themselves financially from doing what they want to do full time. And I know you might feel the same way. There are people who are doing what you want to do there. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a cosmetologist, if you want to be a stylist, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a wife, a mother, you're looking around at other people and you're looking and you're saying, there are people doing what I want to do. So I know it's possible. I know it's possible. And then you look at other people who are there and who have gotten there way before you have. And you look at yourself and you say, why is it taking so long? I've given to my friends, I've given to those that I love, I've given to my craft, I've put the time in. When is it going to be my turn? All I want to do is wake up and feel fulfillment. And I'm tired of the stress of having to work all these jobs and then come home from these jobs and have the energy to work on my dream. Because at the end of the day, if I don't work on my dream, I'm going to be held accountable. I'm going to be held accountable. If I don't learn the lessons, if I don't read the books, if I don't experience life and give it to you, then I'm going to be held accountable to my God, because this is why He created me. And so I'm just asking, I'm just looking forward to the day when I don't have to worry about surviving, when everything that I'm doing and putting my energy into are things that fulfill me. You know, putting your time and your energy into a person that you love and you just want to see them win, but it's just taking so long. You're trying to be a good friend and you're trying to be supportive and you're trying to be there for this person, but the turnaround is just taking so long. You don't know if they appreciate you. You don't know if they truly feel the same way. You're putting time into work, into studies, into school, or you're putting time into losing weight, you're putting time into all these things, and the turnaround is taking so long. I just want to encourage you, don't quit. The fulfillment is in pursuing it. And I just had to come and be real with you, because I would not be real if I didn't share this side of it with you. I can't just share the side of me that's, yeah, hurrah, press, keep moving, keep going. No. I have these moments where everything that I'm doing, I'm trying to compartmentalize all of my tasks that I have to do. I have to study and prepare myself to be a speaker. I have to get in a zone and write and create music that means something. You know, I have to keep creating ideas for videos. I have to work on building the website and planning that execution. I have to journal and write things because I want to publish an ebook by the end of the year for you guys. You know, there are just so many things that I have to do, and my mind is in so many places, and I just wish I could get up and just work on that. I wish I was in a position where I had a man that I was with that, you know, I was married or we were together, and he was like, here, baby, don't worry about it. Just focus on you. Just build, just build. I got you. Or here, I know you're having it rough financially. Here's a couple $100. Here's this, here's that, to take the load off so you don't have to stress about that, and you can put that extra time into writing your book, into, you know what I'm saying? But I know God is my source, and I know He is your source, and I know if there's anybody out there with the same frustrations, don't give up, don't stop. Take your moment, experience the emotion, because it's natural, and keep going. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cry. I didn't know I was about to. But I'm going to have this moment, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to press stop on this camera, and I'm going to go in the other room and I'm going to continue planning what's next for me. Just know, man, if you're having a moment of frustration, take your moment. Get up and keep going. Don't let anybody tell you that you're weak for having a moment. No, it's natural. It's a part of the process. I'm having a moment of frustration, and I'm trying to get to my dreams and my goals, and trying to help other people get there. So take your moment and then get moving. Take your moment and then get moving. Sometimes I just want to quit my day job, but I can't, because I have to live. I have bills to pay. To whom much is given, of him shall much be required. And I know I'm going places, and I have so much inside of me, and you have so much inside of you, and there's going to be much required of you. You may look at other people and see their successes and see their accomplishments and see their life just seemingly going on this seamless upward trajectory. And it doesn't seem like they're going through what you're going through, or have to struggle with what you're struggling. Or it seems like their life is a little bit easier. Well, guess what? You don't know what they're going through. You have not seen their struggles. And on top of that, maybe their life is a little bit easier, and maybe they don't have to go through the kinds of things you have to go through, because they don't have the calling and the purpose that you have. I understand that I am my purpose, I am my calling, I am my business. So in order to encourage people and motivate people and empower people through my talents and through my gifts, I have to go through things. Because I can't encourage you, I can't lift you up, I can't be a good friend, I can't encourage you and empower you and plant a seed in you to do better in your life, and to get everything that God has for you if I don't go through things, if I don't experience frustration, if I don't experience delay. But delay is not defeat.